Hey everybody, it's me, Chelsea Bites, and in today's gaming news, Sony is quickly taking Concord offline after selling only 25,000 units. Phil Spencer talks about his worst game decisions, and Enotria is being delayed indefinitely on Xbox after being ignored by Xbox. This is your daily fix. After Concord was released less than 2 weeks ago on August 23rd, Sony has announced it will be pulling the game from the shelves completely. Developer Firewalk Studios was founded in 2018. Shortly after, it began developing Concord. Sony made the decision to acquire Firewalk Studios in April 2023 and quickly announced the game during the PlayStation Showcase in May 2023. But even more quickly, Sony has now delisted Concord. It's not even showing up in the PlayStation Store anymore. 3 days after its launch, analysts at the analytical firm Omdia said the Steam concurrent numbers were so low, they didn't even need the PS5 data to know things were going badly for the game. As of August 28th, analyst Simon Carless of the GameDiscover.co newsletter said sales of Concord sit at 10,000 units on Steam and around 15,000 units for PS5. 25,000 units sold at $40 a pop doesn't bode well for a game like that, which costs tens of millions of dollars to make. Which begs the question, why did Sony rush out Concord? Buying a studio and showcasing its first game a month later is a confident move. Many, including myself, were disappointed with the game's rollout. Watching the teaser trailer would not have led me to believe that we were playing a reskinned PvP game. Didn't Destiny already do this? Or Overwatch? Valorant? Or any number of free-to-play hero shooters? Regardless of all the reasons Concord flopped, it's certain that it may be one of the biggest fails in gaming history. After at least 6 years in development and 2 weeks on store shelves, Concord will go offline September 6, 2024. Full refunds are being given to all players who purchased on PS5 or PC. Moving on with our theme of bad decisions, Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, admits to making some poor choices in his career. Spencer made the decision to pass on Destiny, which was released in 2014 by Activision. I'm sure the devs felt great on release day because it made more than $500 million day one. It's arguably one of the biggest launches in history. I don't know about you, but I love $500 million in my pocket right about now. So please, thank you. And I'm sure Microsoft would have too. However, Sony acquired Bungie and snagged Destiny 2 from Microsoft's clutches, since Microsoft now owns Activision Blizzard. Besides its loyal fanbase and consistent updates like The Final Shape, Circana advisor Matt Piscatella stated Destiny 2 was once the #2 best-selling FPS franchise in US dollar sales, trailing only Call of Duty as of 2019, all adding up to the sequel being a great success as well. I'm sure that's a sting Xbox thinks about from time to time. Did you know Spencer also passed on Guitar Hero? Alex Rigopoulos pitched the game to Spencer and he said, "Really? Do we really think that's gonna work?" Yes, Phil. Yes. When I say I would do things to have that guitar back in my hand, I mean that. I really do. Now, Xbox has been able to take part in both games' success by providing them on its platforms, so it's not a total loss. And sometimes you just don't make a decision at all. Next, let's talk about how Enotria, an upcoming Souls-like, may be delayed indefinitely on Xbox because Microsoft decided to ignore devs. Enotria, the last song set in a world inspired by Italian folklore, has announced the delay just 2 weeks before its release on September 19th. To be clear, its release will continue on the PlayStation 5 and PC. So what's the holdup? Diama Games CEO Jackie Greco thinks it's clear. In a harsh Discord post, they said, obviously they don't care about Enotria and they don't care about you. According to Greco, the Xbox Series X and S versions have been ready to go, but no one has been in contact to actually make the release happen. The developer held back their critique until questions began to rise in their official Discord, which forced them to come clean to their community. Just send the email, Xbox. Give them something. Check your spam. We can't tell if we like it if we can't play it. And that's the Daily Fix for Tuesday, September 3rd. Share your worst decisions down in the comments and join the parade. And if you're looking for something else to watch, check out our exclusive Dragon Age The Veilguard gameplay with developer commentary. I'm Chelsea Bites, and for all your video game news, follow us here on IGN.